Hey guys, it's Perlman here. Today I'm going to be taking you through the timeline of purchasing a home, so let's get started. So now that you've decided what your long-term goals are for the transaction, now you need to get pre-approved. The idea is to have a nice, detailed conversation with whoever your mortgage lender is to disseminate those goals and make sure that you guys are on the same page. Afterwards, we're going to send you a list of documents that you need to gather. That shouldn't be too complicated and should be achieved within 24 to 48 hours in order for us to get you pre-approved within the next 24 hours. Now that you're pre-approved, it's time to go shopping. You want to contact your real estate agent or whoever you're working with to find a home and let them know the specifics of what you're pre-approved for. Remember, if you're pre-approved for a certain amount, we work with debt-to-income ratios, meaning your total monthly housing cost. So don't be fooled in thinking that a $300,000 house is the same as a $300,000 condo. You're going to want to make sure to discuss that with your lender. Once you're out shopping, now the fun starts. See as many houses as you need and make sure to make the right choice. Once you've found the house that you want to live in, it's time for your local real estate professional to negotiate that contract for you. Remember, I always highly recommend using a realtor for this part. Contract negotiations tend to get a little bit tough, and this is why we have those professionals. After you negotiate the contract, now it's back to me, and we're going to get you through the disclosure process. Now that we have your loan into process, it's time to sit back, relax, and let us do our hard work. Typically, we're going to be somewhere between 2 and 5 days in underwriting, and then we're going to get you a conditions list. Now, conditions should be pretty minimal depending on your exact loan type, but typically they're going to include getting title done, so hopefully you selected a great title agent, selecting your insurance, so make sure you start on that first, getting the appraisal done, and any little odds and ends we need to get your loan clear to close. Now that your loan's clear to close, we're almost done, and we're going to move our loan into the closing process. Now today, there's a lot of government regulation around it, so make sure to keep an eye out for any emails from us showing that we are moving you along step by step. That includes a final loan estimate and a preliminary closing disclosure. There are timing requirements for each of these, so you got to make sure to get them back to us as quickly as you can. Now that you've signed your final loan estimate and your preliminary closing disclosure and discussed all the final fees with your loan officer, it's time to go to the closing table. While there's typically a tremendous amount of documents to sign, at the end, you're going to be left with your brand new home and nothing but smiles. Thank you guys for tuning in. I really appreciate it. Please feel free to share with your family and friends. And of course, if you need any more information, all my contact information is attached here. Feel free to reach out at any time.